was running with the set, yeah. Running with the set, yeah. Yeah. We don't never flex, we just rep, hear me? No.
What's going down, YouTube fam? Hey man, it's your boy Eric. I'm back, and this time I'm talking a little bit about pain. I'm gonna talk some more about pain today. My last video I got to do an interview with my man Rich, and man, I gotta be honest with you, that interview has lit a fire inside my soul. Straight up, I have a fire burning inside my soul. It's relit. I'm on fire right now, and I already have 2 more people that I'm gonna interview here pretty soon that have been incarcerated, been to prison, been in addiction. They're now in recovery. They got their kids in their life. They're working a job. They're paying their bills. They're in the community. They're doing good things. And I really think and believe that, man, these interviews with these people, man, I really want you as the viewer, if you're in a bad place, that I want you to see that there is hope, that you can do it, that you are equal to all of us. All of us addicts are equal to every other person in this world. We are all made in the image of God. We all have a purpose. Nobody's purpose is more relevant than the other person. Like, we are in this thing together, and I really hope that these interviews I'm going to be doing with all these other people bring hope for you so that you can see you can do it. I promise you, you can do it. And I was thinking earlier, or not even thinking, I heard on the news channel they were talking about Rosa Parks and what she did that day when she got on the bus and sat down until she said there was justice. So check this out. Back in those days when there was slavery, the masters, you know what I'm saying, that had slaves, the good ones, okay, let's just use the good ones as our picture to look at right now. They always, looked at their slaves as good people as long as they were doing what they were told to do, right? It wasn't till those slaves started to realize that there was something more in them than just being a slave to a master. Like they started to realize they had a purpose and that they were just as equal to their master than anybody else. And when that happened, that's when problems started to happen. But my point here for us recovering ex-addicts is this. Just like those slaves and just like Rosa Parks, because Rosa Parks realized she was better than what the world was portraying her to be. And slaves realized that they were better than what the world was portraying them to be. Us addicts are so much better than what the world is portraying us to be. You have a purpose. You were made in the image of God, and you are just as equal to anybody that is walking on this planet. I promise you. And the same God that made all these other people is the same God that made you. Ain't nobody better than you. So keep your head up. But look, I want to talk a little bit about why we want to embrace our trauma. Check this out, man. We don't want to avoid our traumas in our life for the simple fact that we're going to miss the potential for a successful treatment. And if you don't take any shots in your life, you're guaranteed to miss 100% of them. So don't be afraid to take yourself back to the place that has caused pain in your life. It's okay to go back to that place. You have to filter it out. And the one thing you can do is take yourself back to the place that has caused it and try to filter it out and put it in a good place where you're okay with it being. And I'm going to try to give you, I say 5 steps, but really it happens, in a moment. But it's 5 things you can do in a moment that I just did the other day. And I took myself back to a place where I would have these encounters with law enforcement that really, has damaged me, man. Like I was talking about in the last video, I still get weird around cops. Like I don't got a warrant. I pay my fines to stay out of jail. I got a driver's license. I got a job. I'm not committing crimes. But when police officers still walk in the room, I still have things going in my head. Like, what in the fuck did I just do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did I do? I still have that shit happen to me, man. When cops drive me, I got car insurance, man. I got a license, man. I got my tabs is up and this shit. Man, the fucking police drive by me, man. I'm still looking into my mirror like this motherfucker's about to flip a bitch on me right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I got symptoms from the trauma, right? Which I'm going to talk a little bit about here in a second. Those are my symptoms from the trauma. I had bad experiences with police officers, but I took myself back to it. I'm still working on it, but I took myself back, and this is what I did. I talked to myself out loud. I took myself back to the place, and I told the story in detail. I allowed myself to feel those emotions again, and then I just let those emotions flow. I let them flow, man. I had tears come out. And I was telling myself it was okay. Just let it go, Eric. I wasn't trying to hold it back. I was letting it go. And when I did that, I released it and peace came to me. And then I used my words and I spoke out that I'm going to take back my life in this moment, and I'm going to look forward from here on out and not worry so much about what has happened in the past. I declared it out loud because our words are life and death. You manifest your life with the words that you speak. So speak them out loud. Do what you got to do. So here's 5 things you can write down so that way you can do what I just said to do. Remember, feel it, express it, release it, and then reframe it or reclaim it. Sorry, reclaim it, baby. Reclaim your life after you do it. And let's see here. I just want to leave you with this real quick. Little something, you know what I'm saying? It's not just the memory of your trauma that's the problem. It's the symptoms that came from the trauma. Like I just said a couple seconds ago, a couple minutes ago, whatever. I drive by cops and I'm still looking in the mirror. It's a symptom. It's not the trauma that's necessarily the problem that happened 5-6 years ago. I still have symptoms from what happened 5-6 years ago. I'm still looking in the mirror. I still get uncomfortable when they walk in the room, and I still have weird thoughts. And the truth is most of the police actually they're good dudes, man. They're taking care of their family. They want to make a difference in the community and protect us. I just believing that and learning about my past traumas is actually bringing healing to me. So man, I really hope that you, as my viewer, that watch this, man, I hope that you are learning something, and I hope that it's bringing peace to your life, because I promise you it's okay to feel it. It's okay to go back to it. It's okay to talk about it. It is okay. And I promise you the world is not out to get you. There's bad stuff that happens, and every single person in this world has experienced something bad. You're not alone, and you can let it go. So anyways, I just want to let you know I love you. I care about you. And if you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. And man, I'll see you next time.
No chains on me.